Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Miss TBTV. So I was reading this quote by Adele that said, of course, I have insecurities, but I don't hang out with nobody who point them out to me. Okay? I put that quote in my book, okay? I put that quote in my book, and it came to my mind this morning while I was meditating and listening and trying to, while I was getting ready for work this morning. And I said, let me go back and get this and get it exactly, because it just ended up coming to my remembrance as I was, doing my normal morning ritual routine. I'm thinking to myself, she right. Everybody, no matter if you want to admit it or not, everybody have insecurities, okay? Big or small. Everybody has some form of insecurity. But I'm not going to sit up and hang around people who going to constantly point out the things that they probably even know. They can tell. You know what I'm saying? Or I may even have told you that I got a little issue with this particular thing, and you're going to always keep pointing out my issue. What? I'm not about to hang around somebody that's going to keep on pointing out something that I feel uncomfortable about. Point in case. Me and my babe, we went out to dinner Sunday down to this new restaurant here in Detroit that just opened called Fixins. And while we were down there, we were sitting, the table that was to the left of us was a big table. So let's just say it could have been maybe 10, 12 people that were at this table. And they were at the end of their meal, like maybe in the last 20 minutes of their meal when me and my babe got there. Well, these two ladies that were the closest to me on my left, they end up getting into a conversation within the last like maybe 5 or 10 minutes of them about to leave. The one lady, both of these ladies appeared to be, I can definitely tell from the lady that was sitting here, because I could see her face, and plus she had got up and walked for a minute. They were probably around my age, you know what I'm saying? In their 50s. And so, but I never got a chance to actually see this lady face that was literally right to my left. But I'm just going by the conversation that I couldn't help but hear. Well, this lady whose face I could see, she was, a thicker lady, more plumpier, bigger than me. Wasn't bad looking or anything, but she was a bigger lady. This lady that was right here next to me, she appeared to be around my size as far as, her weight or what have you. Maybe somebody that was in like her 150, man, weighing around 150 something, you know what I'm saying, around my way. Well, they gets to conversating, and you could tell that from the conversation, they had not seen each other in a good long while, because the lady that I said that was the thicker lady, she ends up saying to the one that was right next to me, yeah, girl, you know what I'm saying? You stay right here. Telling her, you stay right here at the size that you at. Okay? Don't you lose a pound. Don't you lose another pound. We ain't in our 20s. I instantly said to myself, what? You know what I'm saying? And the other lady, I never really heard her saying anything. I'm not lying. She was literally right next to me. And she just was like, like kind of like nodding her head. But she never even really acknowledged this woman, the things that she was saying, because I can't even tell you no words that came out of her mouth. I just could see her head kind of like nodding, because I'm looking at her out of my peripheral, but she never really said anything. The other woman, the bigger lady, went on to say, girl, we ain't got to be trying to be all smaller and, and this and that and, or whatever. Now, mind you, the bigger lady, she got on her little cute outfit, her little crop. Hey, I ain't knocking it, because I love my crop stuff. But you got on your little crop whatever. But I can clearly see you have rolls. She has rolls, okay? On her side. She has rolls. She's thicker. Again, I'm not hating on this lady. I'm not saying nothing negative about this lady. But you are downing the woman who's smaller than you. You trying to tell her that her getting smaller, it wasn't necessary because we not in our 20s no more. So you ain't got to be trying to look like that. You know what I'm saying? Then she went on to say to her, yeah, because you don't want to get to a point where you looking like, you know, when people want to ask you, girl, what that happened to you? You sick? You sick or something? Girl, you using something? And she bust out laughing like, you know what I'm saying? And the other lady just sitting there. I'm just sitting there listening the whole damn time. And I'm saying to myself, you a hater. You a hater. You a hater. Because this lady, from what I can see, she dressed nice. You know what I'm saying? She seemed to have a nice, you know, setup or whatever, you know, as far as how she, you know, from her sitting down, I can see that the lady seemed like she looked nice. You know what I mean? So for you to sit up here and try to make this woman feel like that this smaller size that she has now, that obviously she didn't have, you know, even if she only lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever, but she wasn't looking like this the last time you saw her, obviously, because I can tell from your comments. You trying to, you know, put into her mind that, oh no, girl. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can see clearly. All of us can see clearly. You done lost weight. You look smaller. This, that, and so. But I'm just telling you, that ain't even really looking like all that, because we in our 50s. And in 50s, we should look like this. This basically the conversation that this lady gave her. Look, whole point I'm making behind that, don't nobody got time to be bothered with people that want to make you feel less than, I don't even know if it's so much inferior, but feel like you not up to the standards of whatever it is, whatever the standard's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I guess the 50-something standard, because she said, she specifically said, we ain't in our 20s no more, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, why do it have to do with you not being in your 20s no more? Why couldn't it be because this is the way I feel most comfortable? This is what makes I feel good when I'm this size. I remember a time in my life that when I weighed X, Y, and Z amount of pounds, I felt the most energetic, I felt the most happy, I felt the most satisfied, or what have you, with myself. Why do I have to have anything to do with the fact of me trying to look like an age that I no longer am? So what's that all about? So again, when the deal says, of course, I have insecurities, but I don't hang around nobody who gonna point them out to me, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, no wonder these two ladies probably ain't seen each other in a long damn time, because this one that's right here that ain't saying nothing probably like, ugh, girl, this is why I can't stand being bothered with you. Do you see what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. I was just a spectator observing the situation. But all I'm thinking to myself is, ugh, girl, and I wouldn't be seeing you for another 5 damn years or 10 years or forever, for that matter, okay? Because nobody got time for that silliness. I'm sure this woman that was sitting right here, came in feeling real good about herself, and this lady want to end the dinner with this bull, okay? Don't nobody have time to be hanging around somebody that want to point out to you something that is probably, or that could possibly have been a sore spot. And who knows, maybe it wasn't no sore spot. Maybe it's a sore spot for her, the woman that's pointed out. Maybe it's a sore spot for her, the fact that she cannot seem to lose them roles over there. So she want to make a point to somebody who has lost the roles. We ain't got to lose our roles. Guess what? You ain't got to lose your roles. I'm not telling you to lose your roles, but I did lose mine. That's just it. So that's the word of the day. That's the word of the day. We all have insecurities, okay? Even the most confident of us, okay? Those of us that feel like, hey, I love me, I'm all that, I'm that deal, I'm, whatever it is, whatever is the word that they say today that mean that you feel like that you are the king or the queen of the world. You got insecurities too. You got insecurities too. You got insecurities too. Everybody has a form of insecurity in one way, shape, or form. But you ain't got to be dealing with nobody that's going to keep on pointing them out to you. All right? So that's that. That's that right there. Because they ain't no friend. They ain't no friend. That ain't no family member you need to be around. That just ain't no, I mean, you don't need no help with somebody reminding you of something that you already know that you're uncomfortable about. You don't need that. All right? So that's that. Anyway, as always, if you are not subscribed to Miss TBTV, make sure you press that make sure you press that subscribe button so you can get all my videos and everything every time I drop them. Make sure you press that notification, because that definitely ensures that you get all my videos when I drop them. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. And again, as always, I like to wish you all a safe day, a blessed day, and safe travels. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.